All right, y'all. Y'all get a little comfortable because we about to dive into this Tom MacDonald God mode, right? So with that being said, we're smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. And I'm ready to do this. Here we go. Look at Tom. He looking like, whew, listen, it was a lot been going on for the last couple months. A lot been going on in rap, period. Just so much, I don't want to say beef, but so much disses been going on lately. And I know Tom MacDonald, excuse me, I know Tom MacDonald had his issues. I don't even want to say Tom MacDonald has had his issues, but I know Ryan Upchurch was dropping them disses, right? So I've been hearing a lot that Tom MacDonald has, pretty much put some things to rest with this song, without actually having to say a name. So with that being said, let's get to it. Here we go. Tom MacDonald God mode. Let's do it.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I could talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 Billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the GOAT, I am the proof. You can reach every one of your goals. You can be too drunk, way too high.
He came in spitting. He pretty much said people mad that he's a political rapper, but he wants to talk about things of importance. He talked about coming from pretty much where he come from and making it to the level he at, having making that money.
But it's never too late to have hope. I am the one, I'm gonna preach. You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe. They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell. They're desperately searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves. The only way they can make sense of my famous claim, I worship Satan and labels of health. I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent. Your ego is damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell happened? All of a sudden everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered. Man, I created the genre, they practically jacked it. Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it, on a different planet. This is not you.
The way it's dropping, the way the beat drop, like Tom MacDonald just kind of has his own style that's like this like super, I don't want to say superhero, kind of like a super villain, I almost dropped my laptop, kind of like a super villain / superhero vibe. Like, where you can't really tell, like, is he about to destroy something or is he about to save something? But then you listening to the lyrics, you're like, man, this guy, he's talking though. He's saying some stuff that of importance. He's really talking to his audience. He's not just saying anything.
To my famous claim, I worship Satan and labels of health. I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent. Your ego is damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell happened? All of a sudden everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered, man.
What I will say is, as far as obviously rap, there's been many political rappers tracing back to Public Enemy, but there was this wave of like rappers that just started getting on some like conservative, and I felt like a lot of people, there was a couple people doing it for just more than a couple people, like they doing it because they knew it was attention behind it, and that there was going to be a lot of people that's going to follow that wave, especially if you were so-called, so-called white, or so-called black, coming from, rapping that conservative. Oh, I'm conservative. And then, just speak, just rapping and waving the flag around. It felt like people who just kind of trying to be down, with something that they think is great, but don't really believe in it. And they just wanted the views and attention. But I will say with Tom MacDonald, like from the gate, when I heard his music, it was always like that. Like I've never not heard him rap about, like, to me, he was always he always had a variety of music, but it was based on a foundation of like political and like the cloning song and getting over, drugs, things like that. Like that has always been him in all his music. Like, like the foundation of him. Sure, he has other songs where he's kind of having fun, he's experimenting, but overall, that's what I know him as, right? And it does seem like a lot. I did see other rappers seem like they just follow that trend. I'm not gonna lie.
Created the genre, they practically jacked it. Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it on a different planet. This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't do disses no more. The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair, homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still.
The way he threw that flower right there, that rose, was it? The way he threw that after he said that, he felt like he was carrying a corpse around, and talked about the last person he battling, having a divorce, and that's why I say it's like a mix between, it's like he created this character when he raps, that's like a mix between a balance of like, yeah, good and evil, but like you could see him in one of them comic books in Spider-Man, like a new version or something, right? But just popping up as a new character in that series. But yeah, as far as like what I said about it, feels like rappers been beefing so much. When I really do look at J. Cole, look at Kendrick, look at all, it do seem like, look how much that's promoted. You get what I'm saying? Even though I love to hear some people showcase their talent, and that's what hip hop's about. It's about competition, but people do be promoting some, just heavy. They promote the negativity heavy.
Still no team, still just little old me. Still making fun of the whole industry. Still rap on my own beats. I'm the only multi-millionaire in my family tree. I keep hearing rumors that my parents rich and that's how I got in the lead. That's a big L-I-E. If you want to know the truth, I guess I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet. Every doctor said that I was depressed. Should be in a coffin or inside a cardboard box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in the basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out. Motorcycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Cops at the door, I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping, I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window cause we always...
Hold on, I gotta give a thumbs up for the e-bike. I'm a big e-bike rider, so seeing him on that e-bike, he rapping about his pain. He rapping about what he went through. He said, if I wasn't, he said, I always at least had weed. Like he was talking about being high. I can't relate, but I can relate as far as seeing, that growing up around that, so. But the e-bike, I don't know whose idea it was, changing these scenes, getting the drone, the e-bike out on an open road. That's incredible. Probably Nova, that's incredible.
Always parking the whip in they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up, they're mad that I've grown up. They missing my old stuff. They say my political music's all sounding the same and the flows suck. I'm never gonna be the old Tom or recapture the magic of old songs. I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut up! I'm not the guy that you fell in love with back when I was young and dumb. Always getting drunk, taking hella drugs, living in the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels, mold and hella bugs. That was the old Tom, that was broke Tom. Stop saying you miss who I was. Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything I want at once. Give me Lamborghinis, give me all my flowers, give you everything I have just to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't stopping nothing, I'ma really go there, I don't give a... I'm the best thing going right now, they can't mess with me. I've been up, I've been down, I climbed out.
He remind me of like a WWE type of rapper, like seriously like a wrestling rapper. They can't mess with me.
My grave, I'll be great. Wait, before today, and I'll be great till I decide to walk away. And I'm the one you have to thank for every independent artist getting Billboard plaques. I showed everybody how to beat the record labels and still I don't get no thanks. Everybody who been hating on me copies every little thing I'm doing. I mean, they dress like me, sign CDs, no one is buying their music. I'm the blueprint for these YouTube kids, every single little view you get.
I wonder who he talking about. who he talking about? Who dressing like Tom? You know, who he talking about? Who he talking about? I want to know. Because he definitely taking his shots.
Every time you get an iTunes check, you just imitate what I do best. I'm on Fox News, I'm on Rolling Stone, in the New York Times, on the radio. Got 1 billion views, milli on the gram. You still paying to be verified, man. I am the reason that Billboard removed all the digital sales charts off their website. I was outperforming label artists and executives pressured them to hit the red light. Universal, Warner Music, Sony, CEOs wanted me dead, but they ain't never gonna really kill me. They just cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me that anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen SoundScan numbers. Tell me what you find, man. Who's the biggest I am? They're angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not faking this. I don't.
That might have been the hardest line out of this. That might have been the hardest line out of this. About him being Canadian and giving the money to the veterans. That might be the hardest line so far. I'm not really like, I like bars. I feel like he definitely going in. He's spitting his truth. The screaming and like it's fun, but for me it gets a little repetitive, just a little repetitive. But other than that, like I like when he talk, like when he really, like when he just said about, say I'm not Canadian. I gave I'm a patriot. Like that was tough. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. The screaming, that's his style. I'm not mad at that. But for me personally, as a rap fan who grew up in this, it get a little repetitive screaming like that.
Need to keep on making hits. Could've retired 3 years ago, basically. Go check my bank account, buddy. I'm crazy rich. I don't need money. I rap because I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels.
Now the way that beat going right now, the way that boom, while he rapping, that's crazy.
I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in.
Okay, Shawn Michaels. Okay, I know he was a wrestler too, so that's in my head. But he's like this, like a rapping wrestler.
Public, then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs and spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way. Dreamt of this all day. I should have saw graves, but God saves. I got faith, what a loser. I needed boost to maneuver. Bottles of hooch in the cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and recruit and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the rumors and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do.
I feel like right now he's getting a lot more lyrical. He getting a lot more lyrical with the wordplay. I like it.
And then you can lose it, you can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it till you make it through it. There ain't no excuses, the rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune and you turn the abuse into your revolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad that I ain't them. I ain't them. They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands. I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something M's. But this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs. Before I was living in Beverly Hills. Way before I went and sobered up. Back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills. Way back when I should have been locked up. Overdosed or getting killed. My sister called me from the hospital. Said her job's killing her and that was a fact. She working overtime often, out of options. Having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking. Told her walk in and to quit and call back. Next thing I know she's in California and she's working for Hangover Gang. And Daddy always told me I was special and when
that's a flex. Putting your family on, that's a flex. Having your family's back, that's a flex.
Day I would conquer the music business, and I guess he was right, because look at my life. I just bought him a new Porsche for Christmas, and Mama worked harder than any woman on earth. Her boss would have never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't white privilege, this ain't trust fund, this ain't...
Nah, that's a different type of flex. That's a different type of flex, Tom. That is.
Good luck, this ain't so...
That's what we all want. Retire your mom? Come on, man.
spoon. This is hard work, this is long nights, this is all me, this is what I do. This is palm trees and Ferraris and a calm breeze and a pretty view. If you don't believe I deserve it, then you never lived the life I did and you wouldn't make it through. I came out of a city where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up and everyone else is so stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed, and they've been saying my video views are all fake, and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like 30 million dollars, now you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy, they all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals, and I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me. Homie, keep still, I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody's saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube, well my song's on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take aim and hate on me. Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say. I don't need any more money, these days I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in a coffin, I promise no stopping till I kick the can. To the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's hangover gang.
Flexing with the family. What I really do like is the fact that he really came in rapping though. Like he dropped raps. Like he came in rapping. And I appreciate that from any rapper nowadays. Because people don't be rapping. They just be getting on a track and just like sure he did his flexing, but he said a lot of real stuff that he been through. You know, Ryan Upchurch, I'm curious if Ryan will respond. You know, I'm curious. I got all type of respect for Ryan Upchurch. He subscribed to this channel. Much love to him. So yeah, I don't be dogging Ryan out there. You know, every people have their issues. You know, things happen, right? But you know, a lot of people that go and dog people, then it's like if they see people united, they're in the comments. Oh, I'm just so happy you got. But y'all was instigating and egging stuff on. Like, come on. But Tom definitely has accomplished a lot. What gets me though is like, you know, when he talks about the CEOs wanting them dead. I said CEOs wanting him dead and this, and you know, but they just cancel the digital streams instead. It just, you know, that does make me just question everything because it's like, when I look at people like Nipsey Hussle and what they stood for and like how he was just murdered. Everybody know, you know, Nipsey was murdered. You know, not just we know. I put it like that you know, it was something else other than what they tell us. But it's like certain people, it's like so many people really do die. So many people really do, you know, go out that really stand on business against I should say the powers that be. So, you know, it's like it just makes me question a lot, makes me think, you know. But Tom has always said things that make me question things and think, like the whole cloning video. That's crazy, you know. That video, I think that's the first video I really seen in Tom. I'm like, this is really crazy. Like cloning, like could you imagine that? I'm saying like obviously we know that's a thing, but just that video, if you haven't seen that video by Tom, that cloning video, that was just wild. Like, that was wild. But I like to see rappers rap. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Tom has his own style of rap that it's what makes hip-hop hip-hop. It's what makes rap rap. I don't know if he considers himself hip-hop, but that's what makes it, you know, it's just the different styles. And he has his own style, and it works for him. And honestly, he need to drop this instrumental. You know, I'll go crazy on that instrumental. Drop that instrumental, Tom. If you see this video, I'll go crazy the whole 8 minutes. Drop the instrumental. I got some things I want to say too. All these reactors be fake, man. I don't care. No, I ain't gonna say all of them. Shout out to Screwface Gene. I really like Screwface Gene. Shout out to him. But, you know, I just feel like a lot of reactors just, you know, that's why, like, I seen certain reactors posting this video like, oh, Tom dissed me It's because y'all be fake, man. First off, y'all be instigating. I be saying anytime it's something negative, like they be instigating stuff, and then they just be too switchy. Come on, I don't approve of that. I just don't like. Don't be how I remember back in the 90s, in the 80s, like when rappers, I'll say 90s when the gangster rap really started to hit, right? You had all these rappers that was like, this media is they be instigating these beefs. They want us to beef. They be saying stuff, they be instigating, they be saying stuff in the press. And it's like now a lot of reactors is like that. I feel like just with the thumbnail. Just with the thumbnail, just instigating, man, shout out to Ryan Upchurch, shout out to Tom MacDonald. I'm not even a fan of a lot of people out there, but shout out to them too. I'm talking about as far as the rappers that's in that specific lane of like country rapper, this patriotic type of lane. Like shout out to them. Don't nobody need to be beefing. If it's like clean competition, then okay, but people don't need to be going harassing people and doing all that. Don't be doing that. And stop instigating. Everybody go through something. So that's why I say a lot of these reactors be fake, because it's like they really be promoting the negativity. Like they really do. And I don't like that. I think that's whack. But with that being said, that was Tom MacDonald, God Mode. Tom, drop that instrumental. Original link in the description. And I'll see y'all soon. Much love.